إن ربك عليم حكيم. صلى الله عليه وسلم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to explain and narrate what Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, what he encountered. So Allah went further. Allah wants to start the journey now. How Prophet Yusuf started the journey from the tree. Allah said, إِذْ قَالَ يُوسُفُ لِأَبِيهِ. When Yusuf said to his father, Ya Abat, oh my father, Inni ra'aytu ahda ashara kawkaba. I have seen in my dream 11 stars and the sun. Inni ra'aytu ahda ashara kawkaban. I have seen in my dream 11 stars. Washams and the sun. Wal-qamara and the moon. Ra'aytuhum lis-sajidin. I saw them prostrating to me. I saw them prostrating to me. That was how the dream went. So Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam said this to his father Yaqub. Prophet Yusuf's father named is Yaqub. So he narrated this dream to his father. At that particular period, Prophet Yusuf's age was just 12 years old. Prophet Yusuf's age at that time was 12 years old. So when he narrates this story to his father immediately knew the meaning of the dream. He knew the meaning of the dream. And in his mind, he quickly translated the meaning by saying, the Kawkab had Ashara Kawkaban, 11 stars which he saw, because the Prophet Yusuf's siblings are 11 in numbers, which make him 12 out of his father's children. So he now saw 11 stars which they are prostrating to him. Washams, the Shams is his father that is prostrating to him. Wal-Qamar, the Qamar is his mother that also is prostrating to him. But according to the history, according to Qatada said his mother is the moon. But according to Sauda, he said his Prophet Yusuf's mother has already died. So it's not possible for her to come back and prostrate to her son again. So definitely it means his khala. Al-khala means his aunt, maybe the sister to his mother. So that was the narration of the dream. That was the narration of the dream. So when the father knew about the dream now, after it has been narrated, he said, the father immediately said, Ya bunayya, oh my son. So you as a father, you have to always study your children. Know about your children, know what they can do and know what they cannot do. Always have this intimacy, this relationship, strong relationship between you and your children. Don't be a stone cold father. Remember that Prophet Yusuf was at the age of 12 years of age. Had it been his father was a rigid person, it would be very difficult to move closer to him and narrate the dream to his father. A 12 years old boy cannot approach his father and tell him something he has encountered outside. A 12 years old girl cannot move to his mother and tell her mother about something which she has encountered outside. That is why some of our children, some of our female female children are molested outside, but it's very difficult for them to explain what has happened to their parents, because their parents are rigid parents. They are wicked parents. They don't give chance for children to speak to them. Don't be that kind of father. Yaqub alayhi salam listened to Prophet Yusuf. Well, immediately he knew about the situation of Prophet Yusuf. He knew the meaning. He knows that this boy is going to be a certain person in the future. He knows he's going to be a prophet in the future. So he quickly called his attention. Ya bunayya, oh my son, la taqsus ru'yaka ala ikhwatika. We have to be careful about our children. And as a father and as a mother, always be just and fair among your children. Don't pamper a child more than the other child. Don't say to your child face that he's more better than the other child. You are creating problem in your house. You are creating problem in your house. That was what happened to Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam and his siblings. That immediately Prophet Yaqub said, "La taqsusu ru'yaka ala ikhwatika." Don't narrate this your dream to your siblings, to your brothers. Don't narrate it to them. فَيَكِيدُ لَكَ كَيْدًا, because he knows who they are. Because he knows who they are, because they will contrive against you a plan. They will conspire against you a plan. That is why, as a father, presently, be persistent in a certain prayer. رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. To create a bond between your children, for them to respect each other, for them to love each other, for them to have this kind of respect, honor. When one is not around, you will respect him and even call him, and love each other to always visit each other. Because be prayerful not to create enmity, not to create enmity between your children. That's why you have to be prayerful. Some of us have one wife. The wife you have that I think is one, the children they will love each other. Some families with a wife which only they are brothers and sisters from just the mother, they are enemy of one another. They are still enemy of one another. Talk less of a family which their father has 2, 3 or more, or 3 or 4 wives. They are still enemy of one another. That is why, as a father, always be prayerful for your children to have a strong bond among themselves, for them to love each other. Ìwọ tó tó pé ìyàwó kan ni mo fẹ́ ní ìtẹ́ ìgbéyàwó ní ìtòkì ìjẹ́wà láàárín àwọn ọmọ mi. Ìwọ kọ́ ló yàn Ọlọ́run ní òyàn. Ìwọ kọ́ ló yàn Ọlọ́run ní òyàn. Àìmọye rẹ̀ ìyàwó kan ni mo fẹ́, àwọn ọmọ mi 4 ni wọ́n 5 ni wọ́n sì máa bá àwọn sọ̀tá kò sí tó ṣe sí. They will hate each other. They won't like each other because they are from only one mother. Even though some family that they have from different mother, only one father, they still love themselves. Some still love themselves. But in this situation, Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam quickly called Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, Ya bunayya, O my son, la taqsus ru'yaka ala ikhwatika. Do not narrate, do not relate your dream, your visions to your brothers. فَيَكِيدُوا لَكَ كَيْدًا, for them not to connive, for them not to conspire against you. إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لِلْإِنسَانِ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. Indeed, shaitan to man is a manifest enemy. It's a very obvious enemy to everyone. Because even though you don't want to, you as a person, as a human being, you feel like it's normal thing, let me tell my brother. You as a person may be like, let me tell them now to be they are just my brother. Immediately you tell them, Shaitan will interfere into their mind and see that you want him to be more successful than you. You want him to have more achievement than you. You want him to attain a very high position than you. That is Shaitan. That is why he quickly said, Inna Shaitana lil-insani aduwwun mubin. Because Shaitan will never want good for you. Shaitan will never want you to be successful. Shaitan will never want you to observe your salah. Shaitan will never want you to do your fasting purely. He wants you to check your phone and be looking pornography. He wants you to look Facebook and be looking people's body, women's body. Because Shaitan don't want you to fast purely for that reason. So, between brothers and sisters, be prayerful for your children. We are fathers, and we are also siblings. We are brothers to some people. We are fathers to some children. Also create bond between your brothers and sisters. Because the enmity started because of the dream, because of the pampering of Yusuf, of the father, of Yusuf's father. Nígbàtí Yusuf ti rí pé bàbá àwọn ọmọ ìyá ti rí pé bàbá àwọn tí ó ti ń pọ́n Yusuf lé, ó ń bá bàrá Yusuf ju àwọn ọlọ́ni wàhálà ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Because his father warned him that do not narrate, do not relate your dream to your brothers. They will conspire against you. The father said it. And Allah went for that. Allah said, that is why we chose you. Yusuf, we chose you. Allah chose you, Yusuf. And also teaches you the interpretation of dreams. It teaches you the interpretation of dreams. Allah is explaining to Yusuf indirectly from the Quran. Allah chose you. And also teaches, he has taught you how to narrate dreams. And he has complete his favor upon you. He has complete his favor upon you. And to the family of Yaqub, which is the family of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. As it has blessed and favored your two fathers, which is which they are come in the past, Prophet Ibrahim and Prophet Ishaq. Indeed, your Lord is knowing and wise. You see, this Allah is telling you what He has bestowed upon Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. Allah granted him knowledge, and Allah also granted him the narration and the interpretation of dream. Ọlọ́run fún ànẹ́bíwá Yusuf nínú ìmọ̀nà bí a ṣe mọ̀ tó àlá. Ọlọ́run ṣe ìdẹ̀ra fún ẹbí ànẹ́bíwá Yusuf. Ìdẹ̀ra tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún wọn náà ní wípé nínú wọn yóò padà di òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Nínú wọn Ọlọ́run padà sọ di ẹni tí ó lọ́lá nínú ìlú. Ó sọ́rọ̀ tó kọ̀ọ̀lá. Allah went further. لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ آيَاتٌ لِلسَّائِلِينَ. And Allah said, certainly, where there is Yusuf and his brother, sign for those who want to ask. It means there are some things you need to learn from Prophet Yusuf and his brother. You may have seen your brothers, seeing them as they are bad people and you are not having any relationship with them again. I'm advising you today, just try and ignore, omit that intention, delete that intention, and create connection with your brothers and sisters. Because Allah said, لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ. There is signs in Yusuf and his brother. There are signs in Yusuf and his brother. لِلسَّائِلِينَ, for those who want to ask, for those who ask. If you ask, Allah will tell you. And how will Allah tell you? And Allah said, give them all to Yusuf. When they said to Yusuf, وَأَخُوهُ, and his brother, because Prophet Yusuf has another brother, which is brother to him. أَحَبُّ إِلَىٰ أَبِينَا. The brothers now said, Yusuf and his brother are the most beloved sons to our father. وَنَانُ أُصْبَةٌ إِنَّا أَبَانَ لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. And they said, we to our father, we are just a clan, we are just a group of people that he doesn't care about. And our father is in a clear error. He's not doing it right at all. So that's why you as a father, you have to be careful. Your children knows what you are doing. They know what you are doing to other children. Even though the child you are pampering, you bought Bobo, you bought media, you bought biscuit for, are not your child, they are not your biological child. And you are buying it for them. And you left your own child at home, looking. You only buy sweet for your own, small sweet, one tom-tom you bought for your child. Why you bought 3 biscuits for another child? Do you think your own child will be happy? You think your own child will be happy? You will never be happy. Even though he won't be able to say it out, but it will create a grudge in his mind. That even though if you see the person you bought biscuit to, you will never love that boy again. Because that is when you see the daddy will have biscuit to food or a sweet baby. He won't be able to say it to you because you are his father. Daddy will have sweet baby, you will have biscuit to food. You mean? My dad bought sweet for me and he bought 3 biscuits for you. I won't play with you again in the So that are the things you as a father, you have to know what is going on among your children. And you have to know what is going on around you. It is very important. Don't just be a father that is ignorant of what is going on in his house. Don't be a father that doesn't care about what is going on in his household. You have to know everything as a father. Even though they get something and you talk, you have to ask, what is that? Something that can harm you might have brought inside that your wife might not know. Something that can harm you and your family might have been brought inside. You as a father, you are the leader, you must protect all your family against any evil. So you have to know everything in your house. You brought it in, your wife brought it in, your children brought it in. It has to be, you must know about everything. Now, see what is going on between Yusuf and his brother. Because the brothers have already know that their father is pampering Yusuf more than they are, more than them. Their father knows that their father, the siblings know that their father is pampering Yusuf more than them. So now they now started meeting. The brothers started doing meeting. They are now having different kind of thoughts, sharing with them. They said, Yusuf. Like, kill Yusuf, let's kill him. These are the signs which Allah wants you to learn. These are the knowledge which Allah wants us to acquire from Suratu Yusuf. They said, Uqtuluhu, kill Yusuf. How will you kill a human being? That is when you know there are some people that their heart is very, very strong like stone. Very hard like stone to forgive others. When someone did bad to you, have this kind of mind to forgive. Uqtulu Yusuf. Kill Yusuf. And they are saying it, they feel like, kill him. They don't even feel like they are doing something bad. Or you throw him in a land that our father will never see him again. We throw him to a land, we send him to a land that our father will never set his eyes on him again. What happened? Because they discovered their father loved him more than them. That is what, because that love, they want to either kill him or throw him, send him away, which their father won't be able to have access to him again. And also you, after this now, after you've killed Yusuf or you sent him away, you will be the person our father will see, he will be able to love us more than Yusuf again. So we will be the more dearer children to him there. That is their own thought. That is what they thought. That is what they think, not knowing Allah has another plan. Not knowing that Allah has another plan. And someone said, one of them now said, La taqtulu Yusuf. Don't kill Yusuf. They are sharing opinion. This is an opinion among them. How many did I call Yusuf brothers? How many are they? 11. So they are now having meeting. So since an opinion said, kill him or throw him away, which our father won't have access to him again. And after that, if you throw him away, our father don't have access to him again, we will now be the dearer son to our father. One of them now said, La taqtulu Yusuf. I don't kill Yusuf. No, you can't kill him. That's what one of them said. What you now do, what you need to do in that regard is also just, let's throw him inside a deep well. Let's throw him inside a very deep well. See their plan. See their conspiration. See their conspiration. That is why, this life, when Allah is granting you success, when Allah is giving you, granting you a breakthrough, let it be known to you alone. You have, for instance, millions of naira in your account. You are now in this kind of settings, in this for instance, in this kind of, we get money now. I have like maybe 10 million in my account. Have you buy anything you want? Don't worry. Whoever here 10 million in your account, don't forget, Allah said, Inna shaytana lil-insani aduwwun mubin. Now look, in that situation, you had 10 million from person get 10 million. People I never get 5 naira. Person get 10 million. People I never get 20 naira. That is when the interference of shaitan will not come in. You will not be like, this person, I will do power. I will collect food, I will transfer the money, I will do this. That's what shaitan will now be going and coming in your mind because you had that money, and that is shaitan. That is what really happened. When they discover, this one, our father loved him more than us, we have to kill him. We have to send him where our father will not where our father will not see him again, which we will be the most beloved people to our father. That's why one of them said, La taqtulu Yusuf. No. Don't kill Yusuf. فَعَلْقُهُ فِي غَيَابَةِ الْجُبِّ. Let's throw him inside a deep well. يَلْتَقِطْهُ بَعْضُ السَّيَّارَةِ. When some travelers will pick him up, some travelers which are the passerby, they will pick him up in kuntum fa'ilin. If you will do something on that, that's just my own opinion. See you. You are just giving an opinion. You are contributing an opinion to harm your fellow brother. To harm your fellow brother, you are contributing an opinion. So they went further. Called. They now said, the next day come. The next day came. Called. They now said to their father, Ya Abana, Ma laka la ta'amanna ala Yusuf. Why can't you entrust Yusuf to us? Entrust us with Yusuf. Let Yusuf be amongst us. Let him be going out with us. You know when you want to do bad, this kind of thinking will now started coming. You now want to be friendly to that person you want to harm. Professor Abufuyan, nígbà náà ló máa rẹ́ni sí, ó máa bá ṣe ní àpàdé ẹ̀. Nígbà náà lẹ́lẹ́ fẹ́ mú lọ sí àjàgbọ́dọ̀ pọ̀, jàgbọ́dọ̀ kìíní kan. But you are doing that for anyone not to be suspicious of you. You are doing that for them, for people not for you not to be a suspect after you do the bad thing. That's why they said, God, Ya Abana, oh our father, Ma laka la ta'amanna ala Yusuf. Why can't you entrust us with Yusuf? Inna wa inna lahu lanasihun. You will just be you will be encouraging him, lecturing him, advising him as his brothers. You will be just lecturing him, advising him as his brothers. That was their intention. I've seen it in Umaamah. They said, send him with us now. Send him with us. I've seen Umaamah gathered. Okay, send him with us tomorrow. Yabta wa yal'ab. You eat and play. Send him with us. We are going to farm. We are going to farm tomorrow. We are going to farm. Send him with us. Yabta wa yal'ab. You will be playing and eat. Wa inna lahu lahafidhun. But us will be his guidance. Will be monitoring his movement around the bush. We will be monitoring his movement wherever he's going. We'll be monitoring his movement. Call. We know Father. As a father, he said, Inni la ya'zumni an tad'abu bihi. What saddens me? What saddens me is that an tad'abu bihi, for you to go with Yusuf, wa akhafu, I'm fearing and ya'kula bihi, for you to now come and tell me what has eaten Yusuf. That is what I'm fearing of. Not that I don't want him to follow you, but I don't want you to come back with an information that wolf has eaten Yusuf. That was what the father said. I don't want you to go and come back and tell me, wolf has eaten Yusuf. But you'll be unaware of what happened. You'll be unaware of him. You might not know where he will be at that particular time. And they said, Allahu Akbar. You see, when you want to do bad, this kind of, you to know when you want to take something from your daddy's cupboard or from your mommy's purse, you want your mom to leave that purse alone for you to be able to do your operation. And when you want to steal meat inside the pot, you remember them. Who remember? Who have never stole meat inside the pot among us here? Allahu Akbar. So you know you want everybody to live out, that you be the only one, you now balance with the pot. You now be selecting. If you had anything, you won't want the cover of the pot to make any noise, to make a sound. So they are now trying to put away the word of their father. If a wolf should eat Yusuf, we are powerful. We are so powerful that we can face the wolf. We are powerful that we can face the wolf. It means if we can't face the wolf, it means we are losers. Because they want to achieve one certain, they want to carry out an operation on Yusuf. They are finding every means to convince their father for Yusuf to follow them. They are doing everything for their father to be convinced for Yusuf to follow them. They now went to Yusuf. Their father later considered it. They now went with Yusuf. They now decide, they agreed on throwing Yusuf inside the deep well. They planned on that, which they did. But immediately they threw Yusuf inside the deep well. We quickly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Allah want to spare you from any punishment, you just go away from it like this. Whatever any people have connived against you, you as a Muslim, tawakkal ala Allah. Just trust Allah. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing, nobody can harm you because la yusibana illa ma kataba Allah lana. Nothing will happen to us except what Allah has written. Nothing will happen except what Allah has written. See the meetings they are doing, the conniving, their consultation. Everything they are doing in order to harm Yusuf. After their agreement, in order to throw him inside the well, which they did, but we inspired him. You will surely inform them about his affair, about what they've done to him one day. But they won't know. We will surely inform you about what they've done to you. But they won't know. You know, Prophet Yusuf at that particular time, at what age was he? He was 12 years old. But at then, you know, his age was so, when you were at the age of 12 now, when you see someone that you saw at that age of 12, before you can know that person will be very hard. Before you can recognize that person. But Allah said it to Yusuf that you are hiding that in it. We let him know. This is what they are doing to you. We later let you know who did it to you. We will later let you know who did it to you. But they won't know that you know what they did. They won't know that you know what they did. But after they've done what they did, Allah has spared Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. But what really happened is that they now come back in the evening. They came back in the evening crying, wailing, saying a lot of things. They've not said anything immediately they got home. They were just crying. Their father was just like, what happened? They are crying. They are not saying anything. What happened? They are crying. They are not saying anything. They are crying in the evening when they got home. Call you Abana. When they want to talk, in إِنَّا ذَهَبْنَا نَسْتَبِقُ وَتَرَكْنَا يُوسُفَ عِنْدَ مَتَاعِنَا. We were ahead of Yusuf, but Yusuf was still at the back. But we are ahead. وَتَرَكْنَا يُوسُفَ عِنْدَ مَتَاعِنَا. We left Yusuf with our things. We left Yusuf with our foods. With our possessions, we left Yusuf with it. فَأَقَلَهُ الذِّئْبُ. But the wolf ate him. وَمَا أَنْتَ بِمُؤْمِنٍ لَنَا. But you won't believe us. See life. وَمَا أَنْتَ بِمُؤْمِنٍ لَنَا. But you won't believe what? Even though we are saying the truth. But in their mind, they know they are not saying the truth. In their mind, they know they are not saying the truth. But they are now trying to persuade their father. They are trying to patronize their father. وَمَا أَنْتَ بِمُؤْمِنٍ لَنَا. You won't believe us. Even though we are being truthful. So, as a father, we have to learn a lot in this aspect. You have to know your children. You have to know what they can do. You have to create this certain relationship with them, that they will know you are their father. They will be able to talk to you. They will be able to tell you what they are facing in their life. Because at the age of 10, they are molesting a male child. At the age of 10, they are molesting, or lower than that, they are molesting a female child. But we have this kind of relationship with your children. And also be prayerful and pray for your children, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring love among them. Because where there is love, Shaitan, it will be very hard for Shaitan to come in. Where there is love, it will be very hard for Shaitan to interfere. So create love between your children. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect everyone of us, to protect our family, to protect us against evil. Evil to us, the seen and the unseen. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ الْعَلِيِّ الْعَظِيمِ. Inshallah, we continue tomorrow. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamu ala al-mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallu ala al-nabiyyil karim.